Hey everyone, so I'm back, and this is a follow-up video basically to what we did not yesterday for some of you, but what I did yesterday with making this applesauce cider thing. So what we're doing, which is a follow-up and a connection with that, is apple cider cinnamon sugar donuts, however you want them, but first, you're going to start off with 4 cups of regular flour, all-purpose flour. There is a difference. And then here, you're going to have 1 1/3 cups of regular sugar, 1/3 cup of brown sugar. So that's what you're going to start off with. And then if you can see it, there's seasonings in there. 4 teaspoons of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. So start off with that first, and just mix it together well. We're gonna mix it more later, but this is just to get the immediate things stirred up. Okay. Now, if you don't prefer a certain seasoning, you can leave it out, as I usually say. So just stir that up. The brown sugar is going to be more difficult to stir because it's sort of lumpy, but it'll get ground up later. And then next, add in 1 1/2 tablespoons of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then just stir that in as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the dry ingredients, and you can do this in whatever order you want, but it doesn't matter. So next, put in the apple cider sauce stuff, which you're gonna do 1 1/4 cups of that. So just get that in there. You can add the wet ingredients in all at once, it doesn't really matter. And then for the next thing, we're gonna do butter. Now we're gonna do 1 1/4 cups of butter, which is a 1/2 stick of butter. But you can also do vegetable shortening. 1 1/4 cup. I mean, 1/4 cup of vegetable shortening, or a 1/4 cup of butter. It does not matter. Whatever you want to do, whatever your preference is. Okay, so that's that. Butter. You can melt it, soften it up a little first, so do that. And then 1 1/3 cup of cream or milk. And that's 1/3 a cup of cream or milk. I might have said that wrong, so just clarifying. So that, and then the other thing you want to add is some vanilla, which is not required either. It's not a key ingredient, but a teaspoon, 1 1/2 teaspoons of that. So that's that. And then also you're going to want to add 2 eggs. And that is basically it. If you have any other things that you think would add good to this mix, then you can add that as well. But that's basically the key things that are going to go into this according to me. So I'll add in the rest of the things and wrap it up, and then we'll be back with some more instructions. Hey everyone, so I took some images of the other processes to show you how it's done, because those are fairly simple, but this I wanted to show you what it's like, because the oil that I'm using, which is canola oil, heats up fairly slowly at first, which is kind of odd, because the stuff I usually use is peanut oil. For what I've been frying is usually the things. Turn the heat down. what you have to be careful with is the oil. Is it at first it kind of heats up slowly, so it's like, let's turn the heat up, but turn it up at first. But as soon as you put the stuff in, turn it down a notch because it heats up. The heat builds up. So you guys just be careful with it, and also you need to these expand, so if don't put too many in at once because they expand, and then when they're like dark brown like this, then they're good to go. So that's pretty much it, except for putting like 1 1/4 cups of sugar and 1 1/2 tablespoons of cinnamon together. Dry these off a little, but while they're still hot, put them in that, and that's it. So I'll show you a picture of a few of the ones that I got done in the end, but that's all. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.